up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going through 2 weeks. Actually, it's been 3 weeks since I had my chemical peel. So you'll see day by day the stages that I went through with peeling and redness and just the process in general. So if that interests you, then please stay tuned. And if you didn't see my video where I did the actual peel, I have 2 of them. I have one 10% and I have one 20%. Go ahead and check those out and then come back to this one so you can see the progress along the way. But here we go. Let's get started. What's up, guys? It is day number uno. So far, my skin has just been really red and really tight. It feels uncomfortable. So I'll try to insert some photos, but you can see some discoloration through there, and you can see some discoloration through there. What's interesting is that I have some dots through here where I think I had some discoloration that was on my skin, but it really wasn't visible. But during the peel, I can really see it right through here. I'll try to insert a picture where you can get a better view, but it just feels uncomfortable and tight. So that's day number 1. It's pretty normal to how my other peels have gone. My face is extremely red though, so that's kind of, that's a little bit different, but you're always concerned when you're doing something to your skin, and especially your face, that nervousness of, oh, did I do something wrong? And, second guessing yourself, but it feels normal. Last night it was a little tough to sleep because I like to toss and turn, and in the meantime, I find my hand on my face, and I really just didn't want to touch my face. I need to just lay back still, but I can't. So I wake up and I'm like, ouch, because I have my hand on my face or something. So then I'll turn around to my back. So I didn't sleep the greatest. And I think tonight will probably be the same. Once it starts to peel, once it starts cracking, it gets 100% more comfortable, and then the itching starts, and then it's super uncomfortable. What I've been doing is putting on what's called an emu oil. Any kind of oil except for a drying oil, and a hydrating oil with no treatment in it. So I've been using the emu oil. I'll show you that. So I've been using this one. It's just a healing oil, and I just apply it all over my face. It makes it less uncomfortable. It makes it less tight. And so I just apply that all over. It's pretty greasy, but it feels amazing on the skin. And I don't apply this every hour or anything. I apply it as my skin feels dry. So probably 3 times a day. You want the peeling to happen, so you don't want it to keep it too lubed up where you're applying it every hour and you're not going to get that peel you want it to peel. Don't want to use anything like triple antibiotic. You don't want to use that. You don't want to use the Vaseline. What that does is it clogs your pores and is not healthy for the skin. It doesn't flake off and peel. It just adds a layer that is not a healthy layer. You don't want to do that. So I would stick to a marula oil, a emu oil. You don't want to include anything with retinols or glycolic or any kind of treatments while your face is healing. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Don't get your fancy lotion out with retinol. You want to keep those out of reach while your skin heals. And that can be hard to do because you look at your lotions that you've been using and you're like, oh, this is perfect. And then you look at the ingredients and you're like, oh, wait, no, I can't put that on my face. So just make sure you stick to a healthy oil. And then you should be all set. So I'll check in tomorrow, see how day number 2 goes. But yeah, you see, just how it's super tight. I'm excited. So I'll see you tomorrow. We'll check in, see how it's going. All right. Have a good night. Day number 2, and I have some peeling around my chin here, around my lips, and this is under my eyes. You can see is pretty dark. That's the one thing about these peels, is that your skin looks really, really bad and then it looks better. So you go through this process and you're like, oh my gosh, it's never gonna get better, it's never gonna get better. But it does, it does. I have some dark spots down here. So the peeling process has started. It's only day number 2. This will peel probably for the next couple of days. I don't think I'm gonna get as deep of a peel as I've gotten in the past. But you definitely don't want to mess with them. I didn't mention that how you want to clean. I'll go ahead and put my emu oil on while I talk to you guys. How you want to clean your skin is you don't want to use any soaps or anything. You just want to wash your face with just plain water. So I'm just putting my oil on. You don't want to mess with the skin too much. You can clip it with scissors, but you don't want to peel it. What happens is if you peel it too early, it will pull up healthy skin. It will cause scarring. So you definitely do not want to rip this off, because just like any, sore that you have, you try to pick the scab and then you get you start bleeding or whatever because the scab wasn't healed. It's the same principle and you'll have scarring. So you don't want to do that. It's coming along, not a lot of progress, but like I said, it's only day number 2. We'll see what tomorrow brings. All right, I'll see you then. Have a good night. Bye. Day number 4, and I just am miserable. I always get like this every time I do a peel. The 3rd day, the 4th day, I'm just ready for it to be over. But as you can see, I'm very red. Again, the same as yesterday and the day before with the redness. This is just a little bit different than the other peels that I've done with my face being so red and irritated. All in all, it's peeling pretty good. I've been just cutting it, but as you can see, it's coming up pretty good. I think I've been pulling it too much though. I pull it back and then I cut it, but I think I'm pulling it too much. So I'm just gonna let this be. This is what it looks like up close. It's all dark down here. Got peeling here. Oh, I got peeling on my eyeball. I mean, I am just a snake. I am shedding like nobody's business. It's going through here. It's really sensitive around my eye area, so I've been leaving that be. Yeah, as you can see, it just looks really old and then the redness that's coming through, that's peeking through. Oh, I just hope that I didn't pull too much skin off. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my oil. One thing that I hadn't mentioned in my other videos, that is that you want to make sure 100% of the time, if you leave the house, that you are putting on SPF. I don't know why I didn't mention that earlier. It is very, very, very important. I'll probably insert it earlier. Look how red my face gets. It is so irritated. Wonder if I should switch oils. I don't know. My face has never been like this red before. It is so irritated. Maybe I should try, I think I did something with my nose right there. I think I should try a different oil. Let me try a marula oil. All right, I have just this marula oil here. This is by Piping Rack. I really like Piping Rack's oils. They're really good. Oh, this is brand new. I haven't even used it yet. Let's see here. I'm just gonna apply this. See if this will be gentler on my skin than the emo oil, because for whatever reason the emo oil is just making my skin so red. So let's see if this soothes my skin just a little bit better. I am really lubing it up right now just because it's so uncomfortable. So this will take a little bit to kind of sink in, and my peeling won't probably happen again until later today. Hopefully that helps my redness out. Really soaked it up there, but I just am worried about all the redness. I think maybe this is irritating my skin, which I've used this on like 10 or 12 peels, so maybe it's just old. I probably should just get rid of it. I think I am just going to get rid of it. And it could not be this at all. It just could be the way that the peel and my skin, the weather, everything is a variable when you're doing these peels. So it could be anything. I don't know. My skin has just never been this red before. So probably just aging. But anyways, that's day number 4. We'll check in tomorrow, see what's going on tomorrow. Hopefully I'm all healed and better, and this marula oil calms all the inflammation. All right, see you tomorrow. Day number 6. I skipped day number 5. There wasn't really much going on. Pretty much just the same as what's going on today. I had just a little bit of peeling, but not anything major. Yesterday was New Year's Eve, so yesterday I didn't post. And so this is day number 6, and I am just extremely dry. All the peeling happened the day before yesterday, and then yesterday it just felt raw. So it was really red, irritated, and I just kept on applying my marula oil. And so I'm gonna go ahead and apply it, but as you can see, it's just dry, just super dry. And that's the thing after these peels, is that you are just super dry. And so it's all about hydration, hydration, hydration. You just want to get that moisture back into the skin. And as far as wearing makeup, I didn't put any makeup on any time this week. The only thing that I put on was SPF. And even that because my SPF has a tint to it, it made my skin made it look crinkly and crackly and not so hot. I could wear makeup, but I imagine with the hydration being the way that it is, it would not sit on my skin very well. Eye makeup or lipstick or something like that would be nice, but for the most part, I just been keeping my skin just plain without makeup and just letting it heal. There is a point right here. This is where the sensitive area that happened the last time I did a peel, and it left a mark, and it looked like it did it again. Even though even though I applied the Vaseline to that area, I think that because I went in with the alcohol, I wiped the Vaseline off. So if I could do it a little bit differently, I would apply the Vaseline right before I do the peel itself, instead of doing the I applied the Vaseline and then wiped my face with the alcohol. And so I basically just wiped it off, which I didn't think about when I was doing it, because I do these peels only a couple times a year. And then there's a big long break in between winters when I do it. It's like I forget how to do them, which is retarded. But anyways, nevertheless, I feel like it is healing well. I have no major issues. The one thing that I do notice after I do a peel is that my face will, because of all the oils that I'm adding to it, I'll have like a breakout or two. So you go from having this tight skin to old wrinkly skin to skin that's now basically purging. And so I got that top dead layer off, and so I just got like a little breakout here, something going on right here. So it's not a lot, and it isn't major, but it is, you know, something to keep in mind, because you do these peels for better skin, and then all of a sudden you're noticing that you have a few little breakouts. Nothing too major. It could be the marula oil. It could have been the Emola oil. But honestly, I don't think it's either of them. I think it's just my skin healing, purging, And then once it regulates itself back out and my oils come back and it's not so dry, then you really do see the difference. So it takes about 2 weeks to get back to that normal stage. And it seems like it's an eternity, but the overall, it just pays off tenfold. So anyways, that's day number 6. I'm going to check in probably in a couple days. I won't check in again tomorrow because I don't think you're going to see much difference. But the next time you see me, I want to have like a full face of makeup so you can see before and after, maybe, or a little bit before and after. The next time you see me, hopefully I am fully healed, and I'll give you a time of when that is. So the next time you see me, I will be hopefully totally healed. I'll probably do this in 1 week from today, and I'll check in. If anything changes or I see anything weird, I'll check in, but for the most part, you'll see me in a week, and then we'll wrap this video up. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.
3 weeks later.
So it's been 3 weeks since I did my peel, and I just have on my face the Paula's Choice Tinted SPF. It's called Resist, this product right here. So I have this on my face with a little bit of pigment, this Clinique pigment, just to make it a little bit darker for my face. So I don't have a lot of coverage on my face is what I'm trying to say. And so my peel got rid of a lot of the texture that I had going on. It didn't really get rid of the discoloration that I have. I have a little dot over here. It didn't get rid of that, but it's just covered up. And then of course, my face purged a little bit. So I got a few breakouts along the way, but nothing too major. I just really noticed the difference with the smoothness of my skin, the tightness of it. So this is after 3 weeks. I think it's great. I am enjoying the peel in general. I would like to do another one in about 8 weeks. If you guys want to see that one, just let me know. But yeah, this is after everything. I have to say, these peels, they have done wonders for my skin. It is just amazing the results that I get from doing these peels, and they're affordable. You know, my investment is in the products, and then they last me for a very, very long time, So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them below. And I will see you in my next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.